Black Wall Street. Do it right, build wealth, live life, economic empowerment, real tips, insight on the new Black Wall Street. It's on the new Black Wall Street. Here's your host. The new Black.
Hey, top of the morning to you beautiful people in the land. Thanks so much for joining us here today on the new Black Wall Street as we present to you guys the Money and Power Show. I'm your host, ERGJ, certified financial educator. Your certified global financial educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, the Black Bazaar, and international best-selling author of the book, The Black Billionaires Club. The book that I wrote, guys, Study of Black Wealth, is a study of the 12 richest Black people in the world today and how they built their wealth. And I just truly believe that if you want to be wealthy, that's a big if. But if you do, I recommend that you study wealthy people. You can find that book by simply going to the website, theblackbillionairesclub.com, theblackbillionairesclub.com. Pick up your copy today. You also find in the store there, you'll find a tab called The Store where you can find other financial literacy books, business building books, and also personal development books written by Black folk, for Black folk, to kids and also adults. You'll find that at the store section of the Black Billionaires Club. And then also there's a tab that says join the club. If you want to get more intimate, you want to have some monthly sessions with me, you want to be around other like-minded people who are building business, building wealth while they're building themselves, well, choose to join the club today. We are getting close to our max, guys. Once we get to 250 members, that is it. All right, that's it. It's an exclusive group, but you are invited. You can make that decision at any point in time while we still have those openings available at theblackbillionairesclub.com. theblackbillionairesclub.com. Make a financial decision that could change your life forever. Hey, beautiful people, man. Good morning to you. Again, hit that like button, share button if you care. Also, let us know where you are connecting from this morning. We're broadcasting across the World Wide Web and the Facebook and also YouTube. Understanding that worldwide means global. We're broadcasting from our virtual studios here in Decatur, Georgia, and we love to know where you're connecting from this morning. What city, what state, what country, what city, what state, what country, as we would like to know just how far our reach is this morning as we have some financial information for the nation. That's right, financial information for the nation. And they say that they ain't going to teach us in school. Well, guess what? ERGJ will teach us. Okay, I'll teach you, right? I'll teach you. That's what we're going to do, man. So let's see who's joined us here this morning. To Early Bird. Gets the worm. See some early birds here, man. My main man, Donto Williams in the house. Good morning to you, brother. Thanks so much for joining us here today on the Money and Power Show. Miss Chelsea McDowell, my new favorite sister, man. Thanks so much for joining us here today on the Money and Power. So I can tell some people just they serious about this thing. They show up every day. I mean, they serious about this thing. Man, good morning to you, Miss Queen Goodrich, always showing your support. We appreciate it, out of Boston, Massachusetts. Top of the morning to you, Miss Hernandez. Thanks so much for joining us. Jenny from the block. Thanks so much for joining us today. I believe from North Carolina. Memphis is representing here this morning. Fantastic. Grand rising to you over at the BBC. If you are part of the Black Billionaires, go and put a console hashtag BBC out of Orlando, Florida. I believe that's Shiro. That must be Shiro. Grand rising to you, Lithia Springs. We're going to get right into this thing here this morning, guys. We got some stuff to cover for our Coinbase crypto trading. Now, there was a sister yesterday that hit me up, and I told her, she said she went ahead and got Coinbase. Hey, listen, I got a link, okay? So if you don't have Coinbase and you want to download Coinbase, use the link. Why? Because when you use referral systems, you get free perks and benefits. So the perk is, well, hey, if you use a link, somebody referred you, then when you make your first $100 investment into crypto, they're going to give you free crypto. So you want to use somebody's link, even if it's not mine at this point. I mean, and then you can just rinse and repeat. Once if you're super satisfied with what Coinbase is doing over there, then you can just share it out to your friends as well, and y'all can do the same thing. That's how you just start to earn passive income. Everybody putting console passive. You got to start. You want to get to a place where you're not always having to punch a clock or use your hands or do something with your time in order to get wealth, in order to grow money. That's where you want to get to, hopefully. I mean, I desire that for you. I don't know what you desire for yourself, but I desire that for you. I want you to get to a space where your brain is making more money than your hands. Okay, that's what I want you to get. I want you to get to a space where your brain, right? Because you're a smart cookie. I mean, you are an intelligent individual, right? You are wise beyond your years. I want you to get to a space where your brain is making more money than your hands. But of course, they've dumbed us down in this society. That's exactly what has happened. We've been dumbed down in this society, and so now we have people that are rising up from the ashes, and they are teaching people. We need more teachers than preachers. I'll tell you that. And the good book says that our people perish for lack of knowledge. So if there's a lack of knowledge, then we have to have people that have the knowledge that are willing to teach to others. Right? Everybody put in comments. So each one teach many. Not each one teach one. That's too slow. We got to do each one teach many, right? So stuff that you learn here today, once you begin to perfect that thing, you go out and you go teach a whole bunch of other folk. And that's how we start to raise this village that we've been talking about, where it takes a village to raise a child, right? We understand these concepts at this point. So anyway, Coinbase crypto trading, get right into this thing here. Let me go ahead and pop on down up out of here and pop this on down so you guys can see. We're going to do a quick allocation of where we are. And so we know. So let's just get into it. So this is Coinbase here. This is a space where I hold some of my coins, for growth. And we see we're at 8,500 in this particular account. And then we have a connecting account to this, which is Pro Coinbase, where I do my trading. And we see we're at $1,200 there. So that brings us to $9,700. Wow. Now, if you remember, for those that's been following for a while, I set that goal at 10 grand first for the month of February, right? I had 6,500. I actually had 5,000. Then it bumped up to 6,500 by the time February 1st got here. And I said, my first goal, again, everybody put in console, set a goal, set a target. I said, okay, well, for Black Money Month, right? I'm gonna make Black History and Black History with my Black money. I said, I think I can get this thing to 10,000, right? That was my initial assumption, my initial target. And so then once it hit 6,500 on February 1st, I said, well, I think 10,000 is too easy, right? I said, that just seemed like it's too easy at this point. Now, it's not easy for you, but it got easy for me, right? So then I said, well, I need to set a push it to the limit goal because I think I'm going to crush this goal. Right. So you see how I'm increasing my goal. So I said, okay, well, I had 6,500 on February 1st. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to double that thing. Everybody put in comments, so double. I'm going to try to double that thing. So I said, okay, let's go for 13,000. Okay. Because millionaires and billionaires, they play a game of doubles. They're trying everything they put their money into. They're trying to double it. Right. When they buy a business or they bring out some new product or some service, they're trying to double their investment. So then I said, okay, so then this morning I was doing some calculations and I said, well, 13,000 at the pace that I'm going, I'm going to crush that goal because I'm average. What is that from yesterday? We was at what, $9,200 or $9,300, something like that yesterday. You guys remember? I don't know, but I'm averaging about $400 a day at this point. Right. So if I take that, if I do the math, I extend that thing out, then I'm on pace to be at 15,000 by the end of February, right? Now those that's been watching for a while, am I shooting crap? Am I talking out the side of my neck, or am I just telling it like it is? See, some new people think I'm bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this can't be true. But for those that've been watching every day, y'all seeing it happen, right? I just want to make sure because when you show people, for some reason they have a hard time believing it. Because they have been convinced or they've been conditioned, their mind has been conditioned to not believe in prosperity for themselves. And so because they don't believe in prosperity, although they want prosperity, their mind will not allow them to receive information that could change their life, even if you gave it away for free. Oh, that's not real. It can't be. No, that's not. I'm telling you, I'm just showing you every day. That's why if you show up every day, you might see something. Now, here's the deal. Now, what am I thinking about now, right? What am I thinking about now? I'll tell you, my mind has changed a little bit because now I'm starting to think, okay, at the pace that I'm going, that's where I'll be at. But a real savvy investor, a real smart cookie, right, is going to start thinking about, okay, there's 3 levels to this thing. First, you want to build your wealth, right? That's the first thing. You got to build it. You got to grow it. You want to grow it. But then after growing it, you start getting a little concerned because now you got to figure out, how am I going to protect this thing? See, if you grow it, now you want to protect it from downside, from calamity. You got to protect your wealth, right? So I got to build it. Now I'm thinking about how do I protect this thing? Because, I don't want to, something can happen overnight. Something can happen tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? A tree could fall somewhere. I don't know. But I need to start thinking about protecting this thing. And then the third phase of generational wealth building is to then transfer, right? So everybody put it down. So build, protect, transfer. These are the 3 stages of building generational wealth for your children's children. What would it be for you to actually get all of this money, but then you didn't protect it from calamity? You didn't protect it from a recession. You didn't protect it from the thieves of the night. So I got to start thinking about how am I going to protect? That's what my mind is. I'm just trying to tell you, how am I going to protect this thing? Because if I get to 15,000 in 1 month, where y'all think I'm going to be by the end of the year? I got to start thinking about protecting stuff, right? And then I got to put it into place some legalities so that it's not stolen from my children and my children's children. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. So anyway, woo! I just wanted to get that out this morning, just so y'all know. But I'm on my way to 100,000, right? I'm got my new goal is 100,000, right? By the end, my 100,000 in 6 months. So that put me about September, right around my birthday. All right, let's get into this thing. So anyway, this is Coinbase. Again, there's a link in the description of YouTube and or Facebook if you need to get a Coinbase account. Use the link so you can get you some free money. All right, anyway. What am I going to do? So first, I'm going to take a look at the market. Let me come on over here. Take a look, see what's going on in the market. The market's up 3.47 in the past 24 hours. That's kind of important to me because I come in, I trade at the same time every day. That's called discipline. Everybody put in the comments, so consistent action breeds success. People ask me, well, what do I need to do? What are the keys? I just tell them discipline and consistency, right? I'm disciplined in my trading, in my approach to the market, and I'm consistent in how I trade, when I trade, and all that stuff. So it doesn't. So my emotions my emotions won't overcome me, right? The lust of the eyes and the lust of the eyes and the pride of the flesh won't overcome me, right? If I have discipline and consistency. Now, there's a good quote from my book, The Greatest Salesman in the World. Simply says this, that failure will never overtake me as long as my will to succeed is strong enough. Let me say that again for the people on the back. Failure will never overtake me if my will to succeed is strong enough. And my question to you this morning, beautiful people, is your will strong enough? Is your will strong enough? So Bitcoin is up at 46,000, up 1.5%. Since yesterday. Now we looked yesterday, it was up like 15 or 20% or something like that from the whole Elon Musk thing. So now we're starting to see a little bit of what we call it's slowing down a little bit. Now we'll see on the trading platform what's going on, but it's starting to slow down a little bit, right? It might still going up, but it's starting to slow down just a little bit. So now that puts me to a place of quite possibly being a little bit more cautious. You know what I mean? Yesterday I was going for the gusto because that thing was popping off. I figured everything else was going to pop off. But now I'm getting a little bit more cautious than Bitcoin because Bitcoin sets the market, right? Now we see Ethereum, Litecoin jumped up big, bang, bang, right? Now people that have been following me for a long time, you've been following me for at least 3 years, right? If you've been following me for at least 3 years, you know I've been on that Litecoin heavy. I've been on Litecoin since it was $40. I mean, I've been telling y'all, just give me the line, right? Give me the light. Anyway, so those are 3 coins that I carry. Boom, boom, and I'll show y'all Doggy Coin because y'all know who's here. You know, probably ask me a question about Doggy Coin. Doggy Coin is down here. Now it's at 72 cents. It got all the way up to its all-time high at about 82 cents. Now it's trading at 72 cents. So there's your Doggy Coin, highlight of the day. But let's get to some real stuff. No, Doggy Coin is cool, guys. I don't have it. I'm not able to trade it here on Coinbase. It's not available to support. Coinbase doesn't support this coin. But, this is a tradable coin. You can make some money off of it if you are trading it, right? I don't recommend you sit here and just hold it till it go to the moon, and then the moon, then there's a black moon. It never reaches the moon. I wouldn't recommend that, okay? But if you want to get it when it's low, and then you sell it when it's high, and then it comes back low again, you get it when it's low, and then you sell it when it's high, and you just keep rinsing and repeating. Let me talk about that for a second. Yeah, let's talk about that. I might as well. I got some time today, right? So here's the thing. So if I bought Doggy Coin when it was, let's just say it was 7/10 of a cent, and that thing popped up till it was 7 cents, and I sold, right? Maybe not all, but sold some of it, whatever. I secured the bag. Everybody put in console, secured the bag. Then I would not have to go through its downward pressure back down to 2 cents. And I could have sold, and then now I've secured the bag, and I've got some capital that when it went back down to 2 cents, I just buy some more. What I try to teach people is why go down with the coin when you don't have to? Is this the Titanic? Is this the greatest thing since sliced bread? I mean, I'm not going down with it. I'm going to go up with it. I'm going to get out. When it go down, I'll get back in, and then I do not have to concern myself with trying to replace a recession or replace decline. Because if something declines by 50%, so to speak, it's going to take you 100% in order to get back to where you were. You understand what I'm saying? If it declines 50%, you gotta grow it 100% to get back to its original position. So why take the 50% drop when you don't have to? Learn how to secure the bag, right? Don't be married to this stuff. I don't know about you. I'm trying to build wealth. I'm trying to get my coins. I'm trying to make sure my family's taken care of. I don't care what everybody else talking about out there. I got goals, right? Do you got a goal? That's the thing. So when you got a goal, then now it allows you to not do the stupid stuff. It allows you not to go down with it, when all you can do is just simply, what I called it yesterday, reduce your exposure to it, and then you can get back in when it goes down. What happens when you do that? I just want you to really understand what I'm saying. What happens when you do that? What happens when you do that is that you're not using your new money. All you're doing is recycling old money, and you're turning old money into new money. Everybody put in console, turn old money into new money. You're turning old money into new money. And then the new money that you get from your job or from some contract or so whatever it is that you're doing over there, you can use that new money to take care of all your living expenses while your old money is building wealth for yourself. Everybody understand what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Why use new money when you can use old money? Right? And then you can turn old money into new money. And then you don't have to worry about touching your new money. You can use your new money for the stuff that you got already set up for your new money to do. Pay for the light bill, pay for the car note, pay for the student loans, whatever the case may be. You can use your new money to take care of your living expenses while your old money is building wealth for yourself and your family, leaving an inheritance to your children's children. Let's keep going. Woo, Lord. He sounded like he fired up today. Yeah? Did y'all piss him off or something? I don't know what happened. Anyway. So this is the Coinbase. We're going to come over there, Coinbase Pro. Coinbase Pro. We'll take a look at my portfolio real quick. Boom, bam. This is going to be exciting. This is going to be super exciting day. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to I'm going to deposit, right? I'm going to deposit my USDC, which is, I believe I got some USDC somewhere. I believe I got some USDC. Yeah. I'm going to deposit some USDC, which I'm bringing over from my Coinbase.com into my trading platform. And then I'm going to convert my USDC into USD, which I'm converting a coin into cash. Okay. So that way I have something I can trade. So I do now have $887 thus far. Now look what happened yesterday. We're going to take a look at our orders first, because I want to review. Everybody put in console review. I want to review what happened yesterday. Right now, you see 3 orders on the screen. Maybe you don't. Okay, you do. You see 3 orders on the screen. 3 orders on the screen that have yet to be filled. They're open orders. I'm going to first take a look at my filled orders, something that actually executed yesterday. Yesterday was February 9th. Yesterday at 6:41 a.m., which is right when we were discussing some stuff, my GRT executed. So let me take a look at GRT first. So GRT is one of my favorite coins to trade. I put an order out to acquire GRT at 96 cents, 96 and a half cents. Now, we can see yesterday at around 6 o'clock, which would be right around here, that thing came down. Look at that. That thing came down about 95.66. I executed at 96.5. That thing didn't go down any further, right? After 6 o'clock. So I mean, that's pretty dang on good. I mean, that is pretty dang on good for me to set it at 96.5 and it to execute and it go no lower than 95.5. I mean, that's like a 95% hit, right? That's like I hit that. I hit that strong double, right? I hit that strike. I got on base. I got some on base at a good. I mean, they tried to throw me a little curveball. I smacked that thing right over in the left field, and I'm on base. You know what I got to do with that? That's pretty good. Give yourself a hand clap. Boy, if you keep on doing like this, you keep on getting up, showing up every day. You keep on practicing, you're going to get better and better. That 90% going to turn to 95%. That 95% going to turn into 98%. You might get to 99. You ain't going to get to 100, but that's okay. You keep practicing. You keep getting better. Good job. Now, so I'm at 95. I got in at 96.5. I hit that thing almost perfect. That's almost a perfect strike. And now it's up to 108. Wow. So I'm already up 10%. Now I got to decide, y'all know how I do. I'm trying to get in and get out of this thing. Now this thing could keep on popping up. I mean, it's got a lot of volume. It can keep on going up. So I'm going to do something different I haven't done recently since you guys have been kind of following or whatever. Because this thing is just, see, this is something you could be like, it's going to the moon. But I'm not going to do that. Listen, it might go to the moon. I don't know. I'm trying to keep my coins, though. So what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to set up what we call a stop order. So I'm looking to sell. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. It's going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to sell everything this time. I'm up pretty good. I'm actually going to sell. This is 300. I'm going to sell 2/3 of my position. I'm going to leave 100 coins in here, and I'm going to look to sell 200 coins. I'm going to put a stop order here, though, because I want to see if it can keep on. I mean, I'm in at 95 cents, 96 cents. So, whoo, let's see here. Let's see what the pressure is. So the pressure is at about $1.20. We got a pressure at 115, $1.20. Let's go further out. We got pressure here at 150. We got a lot of pressure right there. At 110, we got some pressure. 115, we got some pressure. Okay, and now you're probably like, what are you talking about? I'm gonna tell you in just a second. So I got plenty of volume, already up 11%. I'm actually going to go to the 115 mark. That would represent 20 cents on top of a 96-cent position, which puts me at about 25% or so. 23%, something like that. Just doing math. So I'm going to try to shoot here my limit price. Now I'm going to do a stop order, which means that I want to protect this $200 sale to the bottom side. So I'm going to go here to the top of this candle here, which is it's currently at 108. I'm gonna set it at 104. You see that saying to be my stop price. That's going to be like, hey, if at 108 it just comes down and it hits 104, it'll execute. It'll keep me from losing, right, more than 4 more cents. But if it gets up to 115, it'll execute as well, and that'll be, my max return on its current position, because I'm in a position that all I can do is win, no matter what. Everybody put in console, all I do is win. I'm in a position right now that all I can do is win. So I just got to make sure I put something in place to ensure that I can protect this position and I can win. So I'm going to do a stop order here today. The first one you guys have seen me do, hopefully that's successful. We tried to do one before, but I didn't set it up right. And I'm gonna come down here and make sure. I want to make sure first, because I believe 104 is about right, or 105 seems to be about right. I'm probably gonna go 105. Let me go down a little bit further. What I'm doing, I'm looking for some support on the buying side, and I don't think it's going to drop past 105. That's why I'm going to go to 104. I want to come right down here to 104.15 where I was at. not a whole bunch of buying pressure, but if it gets through all of this stuff, it gets through 106 at 175 orders, if it gets through 175,000 orders, if it gets through 105 at another 124,000 orders, then it deserves to come on down to 104. So because I'm in such a strong position, I'm gonna go further out and go to 104 here to say, if you can make it down to 104, then let's go ahead and execute that thing, get up out of that thing, and then go ahead and protect this little position that I have here. And but leave some in because we're on a long-term uptrend in this graph, so that those 100 coins, who knows where they can go. Let's go ahead and do that thing. Bam. And so an order may not fill immediately when executed. Are you sure you would like to continue this to the stop limit order? Yes. All right, I made my decision. I got that thing out. Y'all see that, right? Let me see what you guys are putting in the comments. Well, right, might go to the moon. No, it ain't going to the moon, honey. All I do is win. Now, you can use the same strategy for some of the other stuff you guys might have, right? You might think it's going to the moon, but what you think it's going to do has nothing to do with what it will do. Okay? All right, group. Oh, hey, right to your brother Mari. How are you, man? Thanks so much for joining. All right, now, if you guys remember yesterday, we had this, we did this thing on this USDC. We tried this thing. I think Rob Harris mentioned this BAT. Now, I had set this thing up to execute at 36 cents. It did not execute, and it's at 45 cents. But I want to just show you guys, because I had what I ended up doing last night. I came and looked real quick, and I said, okay, well, it didn't get down to 0.36 cents, would have been all the way down here. So I did not acquire that BAT. It got down to 40 cents, or not even about 40 and a half cents or whatever. Now it's at 45 cents. Now I could look at it as like a missed opportunity, but not really, because remember, I didn't really want to get back. So if it didn't get down to the place that I wanted to buy it, if it didn't come down to my price, see, I want you to understand, the market don't tell me the price that I want to spend my money at. I tell the market what the price I want to spend, right? I tell them what I want to spend. And if you don't come down to my price, it's like negotiating. If you don't come down to my price, I guess I ain't spending my money with you. And I'll go spend my money with another coin. Okay, that's how I look at it. I'm negotiating. I'm on the car lot. You can't meet my price. I just go down the street to the other. Okay, Mazda. I guess I ain't getting no Mazda today. I guess I go down here to Toyota. Maybe they're gonna work with me. So bad is just like that Mazda. It didn't come down to the price I wanted to spend, so I didn't get it. Did I miss out on an opportunity? No, not really, because I still got my capital. So what I did was I took that capital and I put it back over into Coinbase.com into my USDC where I could earn some interest, because I want my money working for me all the time, 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days. I want my money growing. So I just leave it there. So last night about 11 o'clock, I came in and I canceled the order, and then I put the money over there because I said, at least for these next 6 hours, you could be earning some pennies and some nickels and some dimes. Okay, so that's what happened there. All right, now we got REN. We got a buy order on REN. Let's take a look at REN. So probably the same thing here. Come back over my USD and come down here to REN. We're probably going to see that REN, we have this buy order at 70 cents. Now look at this. Oh, we're not nowhere close. That was 2.9. I'm about to say. So 2.9, about 6 o'clock, right? I've set this order to execute at 70 cents. If it should come back down, it didn't. So let me go ahead and just cancel this order out. I mean, I was nowhere close. I mean, I was hoping that the market might retract, if it did, because it did this here on the day before. So if that happened again, some outlier happened, I would have just been able to snipe that thing. It didn't happen. That's okay. I still got my capital. Now watch what happens. When I cancel this thing out, watch my USD go from 600 now to $800. So I still got my capital. That's okay. I might find another opportunity. Let's keep it moving. So now I have ZRX and UMA. Oh, Lord. UMA. Oh, that name sounds familiar. That name sounds like that chick that I kept trying to date, but she just wouldn't act right, or maybe I wasn't acting right. One of the two happened. But let's take a look at ZRX first. All right, so ZRX is right here. Now, so similar, let's talk about this again. So with ZRX, I acquired this position at 126 and 140, which puts me, that's a 14-cent change, 7 cents plus 126, that put me at 133. Now, I'm going to actually cancel this order out, and I'm going to set up another stop. So now I'm up. right? From 133 to 155, I'm in a great position. I want to actually prevent any more downside pressure from this 150 range. So I'm going to do another stop order. So now I'm going to do stop. I'm going to set my limit price, which I had at 175 before. I'm going to go to 165 this time. I want to try to get out of this thing and still, get my coin. So I'm going to do 165 on the top. And then my stop order, I'm actually going to do it 150. I don't want to lose. I don't want this thing to lose any more. If it does go down, because look, if I look at this 5-minute candle, it's actually on like a kind of a decline. And I want to put this at 1.525, I think. We'll find out in a second. I want to just kind of protect over here from the downside because it came up to 160 something and it did not execute. And then it started to decline. Will it jump up again? I don't know. All right. But this is this morning. This is like 1 o'clock, whatever. It didn't get up to 175, which is a bummer. But I now want to protect from the downside. So I'm going to do a stop limit order. So my limit price is going to come up here to 162 and a quarter, something like that. I'll find out in just a second. That sounds about right. But let's look. So I'm going to now look and see where the pressure's at. There's a lot of pressure at 150, 156 or so. Oh, Lord, there's a lot of pressure coming on. This thing is probably may not get back on up there to 162. That's why I want to do a little stop. I want to protect this thing, protect my little profit. I'm not going to make a whole bunch off of this, but I'm going to win with it. All right. So there's a lot of pressure going on here. It may not make it back up to 162. I'm going to keep it open just in case because you never know. We still got 28 million volume that's kind of taking place. So maybe it can pop off, but I want to protect this thing from the downside. So let me come to the downside. The downside, we have 153.4, a lot of open orders there. We have a lot of 152 and then at 152.25. So I want to go down one notch below that and say at 152.4 is where I want to do this. So I'm going to do, no. Yeah, that's right. No, that's not right. No. That's not right. I want to do one. That's right. I'm about, oh, Lord, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Okay. Yeah, it's wrong. I'm doing this wrong. 1.625. Right here, the stop order, I want to be at 1.524. Yeah, okay. 1.524 is what I saw, I think. Yeah, 1.524. So if it gets up to 162.5, $1.62 in a quarter and a half, it'll execute. If it goes down to 152.4, it'll execute and save me from downside protection. And I'm in a position of winning at this point. So all I can do is win, and get up out of this thing. Go ahead, max that thing out. Go ahead and try to sell this thing today. Yes. All right. Whew, that was tough. All right. Now, let's get on over to, this love-hate relationship I got with Uma. Now, all right. So you guys remember yesterday, we had this conversation and we was like, Uma, what we going to do? And because we couldn't find no other opportunities, we held, and look at that. Look at that right here. 210. We was at what we said we're going to hold our position. And I believe we got it at 28.8. We're at 28.8. We're in. Now we're at 30. That thing popped off at 30. So I'm going to do another stop. I'm going to do another stop. And that stop is going to be, I'm going to stop this thing. I don't know if it's going, I don't know. I'm going to stop this thing. I want to capture this today because Uma got to go. Would y'all agree? At this point, Uma got to go. I mean, at this point, me and Uma, we probably need to go ahead and just end this little relationship we got. We went on a couple dates. And you know what I'm saying? She was trying to order the most expensive food on the menu, first date out, and then she came back, and then she was complaining the whole night. She just kind of just told me about all her problems. And I was like, I'm still trying to get to know you. Don't tell me all the bad stuff first, but there's just a lot going on in her life. So I said, Uma, you know what? We went on one last date, and today might be the last day that we hang out. Okay? So me and Uma are gonna have to divorce. We're gonna have to separate for a little while. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. So I'm going to capture this profit. I'm going to do my stop at 31. You ain't coming down no lower than 31 on me. I'm going to do my limit. Uma, you got to go. Oh, I got to cancel. Cancel it out. Uma, you're going to have to go, right? And then we're going to try to get up here to 32, go back to 32.5 to get up out of this thing, or 32. I'll go to 32.5. Me and Uma, whew, Lord. Yeah, I go 32.5. I'm not gonna be greedy. At this point, I just want to separate myself from Uma. If it come down to 31, boom, execute. If it go up to 32.5, boom, execute. I'm in at 28.89. I'm winning no matter what. All I do is win. Put that sell order in, boom, bam. Hey, Uma, you know what I mean? Don't let the door hit you on the way out, man. You know, it was a nice ride. I hope that you find your special someone down the road. You are a wonderful woman. You're just not a wonderful woman for me. That's right, King K, man. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Yes, man. She, you know what I'm saying? We went to the little restaurant. She said she had to have the steak meat, the filet mignon on the first date. Dang, Uma. I mean, dang, you just trying to, you know what I'm saying? You came here for the food. You didn't come here to get to know me. Can you make money when the price is going down? So yes. Well, not with this platform. So with Coinbase, you have to have a margin account to make money on the way down, which margin means you're going to borrow from the broker, right? And then you're going to bet, right? This is what we saw what happened with GameStop and AMC, or GameStop for the most part. You had institutional brokers who were borrowing against from the broker, and you're betting that it would go down. So this, you please understand what you're doing when you do stuff like this. So borrowing simply means I'm going to get your money, I'm going to use your money, but then I'm going to have to pay you interest. I'm going to borrow the money, go to margin in order to establish a position, betting that it will go down. And if it goes down to the spot in which I had set for it to go, then I could cover by buying the stock back with the borrowed money, and then now I made money. Well, if it doesn't go down, right, then I have to cover at a more expensive price than what we set for. And then here's the problem with trying to bet on the downside. If it goes down from the buy low, sell high side, if it goes down, all I can lose is what I bet. Because it can only go down to zero. If you're buying low, selling high, if you're betting for up. If you're betting down, you can lose to infinity. Because if a price can go, it doesn't have no limit as how far it can go up. It has a limit for how far it can go down. So be very careful if you are betting on the downside of anything, right? You're borrowing to bet and stuff like that. So for what I do here, Victor, I teach basic stuff. Buy low, sell high. If you can't grasp buy low, sell high, you're not ready to bet on a down. Now, Victor, you're a little bit more advanced. And so I'll be showing you probably in about a week or two, I'll be showing you another platform that you can effectively bet either way, either side. But on a Coinbase, which I consider to be a starter, crypto account, and you know what I'm saying? We're not going to talk about that, okay? Because we have more people that we would confuse than that would understand. So taking account the audience, we will get to more advanced stuff in the BBC and stuff like that. So I'll show you guys some other platforms. So if you do want to bet, it gets way more complicated. But yeah, but thanks for the question though, by the way. Right? That's right. Bye, Uma. Uma got to go. Uma got to go, man. All right, I think that was the last one, right? I think that was the last one. That should be the last one. ZRX, did we keep? No. That something didn't happen. Let me come back. Maybe I need to refresh. Okay. All right. So now we got our new orders in. And then now let's see. I'm going to go back over to my USD. Let's come to Bitcoin real quick. So I got $887, right? That I still need to do something with, right? Because my money not just going to sit here. I'm going to have to do something. It's going to have to do something because it need to be working for me 24 hours, 7 days a week. Now, we know the market is up. It's up everywhere. Everywhere it's up. So I don't see any spaces here that I want to invest in, right? I'm in some positions already. They're going up. My account is going up. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put my coins back Or let me take a look at what's going on over here. So now I'm gonna put my money into a space where it can grow, passively. That's back over here on Coinbase. So now I decide what am I going. Look, this thing can't be right. I know I brought my money over. Okay, so this can't be right. All right, so now I'm gonna decide between the coins that I own where I might want to do something with. So I have Algo. This thing is up 6% over the past 24 hours. I got Cosmos over here. That's up 7% over the past 24 hours. I got Tezos over here, which is at 7% over the past 24 hours. I have Ethereum, which is up 2%. I think that's too expensive for me to buy Ethereum, so I won't do that. I already know I'm not going to buy Litecoin at this price. Again, it's too expensive at this point. It's jumped up 12%. It's probably going to come down, so I'll wait to get some more Litecoin. I got Bitcoin, same thing. I buy low. At 46,000, I don't believe that Bitcoin is low, so I'm not going to buy anymore. What I have in there, it'll just keep growing. I'm not concerned with that. New. Let's see what's going on with new. I haven't bought any new. Now, this was free. This was free. So let's go over here to new. So new might be something. So new's over here. New's up. I got this for free. Okay, I took the little class or whatever in Coinbase. So I got some free new. So I may try to see if I can do something here with new. Look at this. New done dropped up from a quarter in February, early February 4th, all the way it done doubled from 25, 30 cents. It's all the way up to 55 cents. It jumped all the way up to 7 cents now, or 70 cents. Now, think about this for a second. If you get the Coinbase platform, you take the classes and get free crypto. And then that crypto that you got for free, if it doubles in a week, you see what I'm saying? Like, this is what I've been trying. I'm like, damn, they're gonna pay you to learn, and then you're gonna have an asset that can grow in value, and then next thing you know, that asset can grow. That's what happened here. I got the little new or whatever, right? I don't know when I got the new. Let me take a look. I got the new on February 3rd, a week ago. So in a week, look what happened to the little bit of new that I had in a week. It's grown 94%. Everybody putting down so wow. Huh? Right. Everybody putting down so wow. Yeah, you can do a put option as well. See, right? I don't have options. We don't have options on the Coinbase platform. From that position, I don't even believe you can do. And you can correct me if I'm wrong. See, right? I don't know if you can do options yet on crypto. I don't know. I don't. See, right? You can correct me if I'm wrong, but options is not available on crypto yet. I don't believe. I could be wrong. Now I know some people are playing like Forex over there, but I don't think you can do options on Forex either. I still think you're shorting, you're shorting, or you're going long. I'm not in those spaces, so I can't tell you that's correct or not. But for the most part, I don't believe that you can. But this right, you'll get me straight. You'll let me know. So I just want to lead us up here for a second, because I've been sharing the link. I've been telling people, hey, they're going to pay you. They'll pay you to learn. You just watch some little videos or whatever for 2 minutes or whatever. You'll get free crypto. And then I got free crypto a week ago. I mean, I'm not gassing you up. I got free crypto a week ago. And the crypto that I got for free, just for taking a class, has doubled in a week. Now, was it a lot? No. Was it $1, $2, $3? But that's more than what I had. You see what I'm saying? This is what's going on in this world. I'm trying to, hey man, I'm showing y'all this stuff for free. Y'all do what y'all want with it. Y'all want to go a little bit more deeper. Y'all really want to get some one-on-one attention and all that stuff. Hey, you know what? You pay me for that, right? You join the club. You set up an appointment. Whatever you got to do, whatever you got to do for you to get to the money. That's up to you. I'm making myself available. So Rob, you said on KuCoin, is that another exchange, Rob? He said on KuCoin. I guess you can do options on KuCoin. I don't know. Listen, I'm sticking with the stuff that's working. I'm at $9,700 right now. I'm not concerned with all that stuff. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing every day for what I'm going to do, and I'll start getting more exotic and all that stuff when I reach my goal. When I get to my goal, I'm going to start playing around more. But whatever y'all do, perfect it. You know what I'm saying? Get some pace going on with you. right? And make it do what it do. What I'm showing you is every day I'm waking up to $300, $400 every day, right? I done grew this account from 6,500 to 9,700 in 10 days. If y'all are doing that or even better, keep doing it. Make it work. But I think this is pretty. It's pretty easy to me. On a starter account, I only got 42 coins available to me. I don't have the Doji coin available to me and none of that stuff. I got whatever Coinbase gives me access to, right? That's what I'm gonna trade. And if I can't, here's my philosophy. If I can't make 42 coins work, well, what made me think I'm gonna make 8,000 coins work? I'm just gonna learn these 42 coins as much as I can. I probably won't even learn all 42 because there's still a lot of study in there. And I'm gonna make it do what it do on this Coinbase platform, which gave me some free crypto for trading or for learning. And they also give me free crypto for referring. So I got a whole bunch of benefits in there with passive income and stuff like that. And I'm just gonna make it do what it do. I'm not into thrills. I'm into getting rich. That's what I'm into. I'm not into the thrill of trading. I'm into the thrill of getting rich and building wealth for my family's family. Okay, you're not doing anything wrong, Rob. Listen. You're not doing anything wrong. It's just developing again discipline and consistency. Right? I'm up every day, 6 a.m., same time. So now I got a feel for my way of approaching the market at the same time every day. So if something changes tomorrow, I can notice it because it's different from what I saw over the past, different from the pattern that I saw over the past week. This is all about pattern stuff, guys. These charts are patterns. You begin to learn the pattern. That's why I say what? In the comments below, I'd love for you to share your favorite either coin or stock that you like to invest in or trade. Something that you just know you got a relationship with it. Something that you started to notice things about it. It's starting to you paying attention to the news on it. It excites you when you hear good news about this thing. In the comments, I'd like for you to share what that is. Your favorite coin, if you're into crypto, or your favorite stock that you invest. You're like, man, that's my boo right there. I mean, we've been married for a little while. Hey, this stock, it treats me right. I mean, every time we go out, they pay for dinner. You know what I'm saying? I'd like for you to go ahead and put that in the comments below. Okay? All right? So I'm just getting familiar with these new coins. I'm getting familiar. I ain't been in crypto. I mean, I've been investing in crypto for a while, but I ain't been doing crypto trading for not a long time. But I got discipline. I got a strategy. I got a process. I got consistency. And that's the only difference. Now you guys are getting consistent. You guys are showing up every morning. Some of you, right? You're here every day. You're getting your education on, your education on. That's showing consistency. Now apply it to the market. I'm telling you, trust me. It may be what is it called? Like overwhelming because it's new language and it's new little stuff and all this stuff. What is this? What is that? But trust me, it is not as difficult or as hard as they make it seem. Trust me. Okay. All right. So yeah, keep doing what you're doing. If you find yourself doing something wrong, Rob, just refine that thing, man. That's why you're probably here. You're starting to see something a little bit different on how you can approach the market, and you're going to implement that into your trading thing. And the next thing you know, you're going to be like, ERGJ, man, I started doing some of the stuff that I learned, and I'm applying it to my account. And now look at me. Now the student has become the master. You go pull up your account next to mine. I'll be like, damn, Rob, what happened? You're like, hey, brother, I just started doing what you were telling me to do, man. And boom, now my account bigger than yours. And I'm be like, yes, that's right. Let's rock on. Let's go get islands together. You know what I'm saying? I want to pull up. You know what I'm saying? In my G25, and I want to just ride on over across the ocean to Rob's Island, and then we're gonna have my ties together. Plug Power, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. Plug Power. That's been an absolutely phenomenal stock over, through the end of 2020 into 2021. So you got a love relationship with Plug Power. Tesla, Apple, man. These are you've been developing a relationship with Tesla and Apple. Raphael going Bets is your favorite. I don't even know what that is. See, look at that. You got a love relationship with something else. That's what I'm talking about, man. PayPal has done well. PayPal's offering Bitcoin. PayPal's doing its thing. Canopy Growth, a marijuana company. Man, you probably feel pretty good about that thing over the past 2 weeks. That thing been popping off. Cannabis for the win. That's what I'm talking about, man. My goals is stocks and marketing. Absolutely, I feel it. Invest into something like marathon. Investing is like a marathon, not a sprint, right? Do you convert a coin to USD first before you pull it over the Coinbase? Yes, that's what I'm about to do right now. So thanks so much for reminding me, because I got off my little tangent. So I'm going to go ahead now, because I got my little USD that I'm not going to do anything with right now. I don't see any opportunities over here. I'm looking for something that's down. I was going to look at new. I was going to look at new, but I don't really need to look at new right now. And the reason why I'm doing this, I want you guys to understand why I'm doing this. Because again, I'm already in the market. I'm not going to be greedy. I still am trying to make sure I put some protection in. So this 887, I don't have to do anything with it right now other than go ahead and get some passive income from it. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to convert this USDC back to USDC. Over here, it's free to do. That doesn't cost me anything, right? I can convert it. It's free to do. I can do it all the time. Fully backed by dollar, because it's a dollar that's converting to a dollar. I convert it here, right? And then now I can withdraw my USDC, and I can take it over back to Coinbase. I can do this free. There's no fee to do this. Processing time is instant. I'm going to take that thing over. Now I brought that thing out. Right now I'm good. So I only got Graph, Ox, and UMA over here for them to execute. Now I come back over here to my portfolio, and we see, boom, you see that big spike up? That's the money that I just brought back over, the USDC that I brought, and we can see it here. Now the cool thing about this is this USDC is also earning interest, right? Albert Einstein said that the person who understands compound interest earns it. Everybody putting console earn compound interest. This is also another example of saying this is that you shall lend and not borrow is what the good book says. Right? You're blessed in the city. You're blessed in the field. You shall be a lender and not a borrower. That's on the blessed side. But we find a lot of people who will talk that scripture, to sing that song and all that stuff, but they are borrowers on the curse side. Oh, he preaching now. It must be the financial preacher or something like that. So anyway, I'm getting 0.15% on top of this money that I have as a USDC coin. So I'm just sitting it here until tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and grab this 0.15 because the rewards accrue daily and they compound monthly. So as long as I have it in here, I'm going to be accruing interest. And then it's going to compound on itself. Compound is not just multiplication. Compound is like to the nth degree. It's going to compound monthly, right? It's hard. I'm probably going to have to do a whole lesson on compounding so you guys understand how powerful compounding is. Compounding is almost like saying doubling. It's going to go from 1 to 2, from 2 to 4, from 4 to 8, from 8 to 16, on and on and on and on and on, never stopping. Okay? That's why I'm doing that. So now my dollar isn't just a dollar that's decreasing in value. My dollar is now a dollar coin that's increasing every day. And you guys can see this stuff happening. Boom, boom, boom. The rewards are they don't never stop. I'm just keep growing and keep going and going and going and going. All right. Cool. All right, see here. Whoo. People. All right, cool. I got that, man. Don't swing for home run. I might hit base hits, man. I might hit a home run every now and then. I just want more music equipment. All right, you got to go. Absolutely, man. Recently, SMDL, okay, or SNDL, okay. That's another cannabis stock. Gotcha. Bets is a gambling ETF, has consistently gone up. Long-term hold, fantastic. Why am I doing it? I don't know. Discipline and focus is the key. Earn compound interest, earn compound interest, earn compounding that. Let that money make money. Absolutely. Let that money make money. In the comments below, I'd love for you to share something that you learned today, beautiful people. I don't do this just to do this. I do this to make a difference, and hopefully we made a difference in your life today. Yes, this is financial literacy. Yes, this is financial education for the nation. It's free. And guess what? There's some people who simply won't get up to change their financial life, to change their financial future. They're still sleeping, getting their beauty sleep while we're getting rich. And that's the difference. That's the difference. The early bird gets the worm. I'm simply asking you to answer this question in the comments below. Was this worth your time and why? Was this worth your time and why? Now, while you guys are typing, I know I talk much faster than you type. I'll give you a few seconds to answer that. We do have our New Black Wall Street book club coming up at 7:45. We are in now the third law of wealth. And so I'm not able to do what I do over here that you see that we just went through this session without doing what I do over there, right? Because I'm able to develop my wealth mindset by the stuff that I read. And the stuff that I read, I transition into the things that I do. And the things that I do converts into money in my bank account. It turns into, it fills my purse, right? So I gladly exchange my money for knowledge that can fill my mind. And then I'll exchange the knowledge that's in my mind to fill my bank account. You understand what I'm saying? This is what's going on. So I appreciate you all for showing up. Whether you hit the like or share, I don't know. There's ways that you can support. You hit that like button, the share button. You watch a video. You go ahead and click the link, get your Coinbase account. You become a supporter of this page. You can do that by going on Facebook and click support now. $5 a month. You can support what I'm doing here. If you want to do that, you want to join the club, you can do that. It's $25 a month to do that. You can do that. You can sign up and register for an appointment, and we can have a one-on-one. That's some money. But you can, or you just keep showing up. Whatever. It's up to you. Here's the thing. I want you to understand. Because I've learned how to print money, because I've learned how to grow money, I no longer have to earn it. I just simply grow it every day. So I'm in no need of your money, right? The exchange that you do with your money is more for you than it is for me. Because now you're saying, I'm going to sow a seed into something that's filling me. And then now you are in the space where you're practicing the law of compensation, the law of reciprocity, where you understand that it's better to give than to receive. But if I do give, the God that I serve is going to give more. I can't outgive God. It's going to be double, triple, 60, 30, 60, 100-fold. That's the difference. You understand? When you begin to understand that, then you say, man, I gladly, give up $5 for what I just learned. That they ain't taught me. I spent $100,000 in a college that didn't teach me nothing about money. But I'm over here with this brother who put me on game. There's the difference. All right, I'm sorry, guys. Let me go. I'm not going to preach to y'all to death. It is what it is. All right, man. Sleep when they're awake. That's right. Nothing but a sleeper, nothing to a sleeper but a dream. Well, my brother Alfred, man, what's going on? Learning is always worth my time. Absolutely. So valuable. Right. You know what? One last thing I want you to do for me. One last thing. And then we'll get out of here. Here's the understanding that price is what you pay, but value is what you get. That's what my mentor, my billionaire mentor told me. And so if that's true, that price is what you pay, but value is what you get, I want you to think about the price that you paid to be here today, which is absolutely nothing. Your time. Your time is important. But then I want you to think about the value that you got. In the comments below, I'd love for you to share, put a price, a number on the value that you received today. Didn't cost you anything, but how much did you receive? You exchanged your time, but how much did you receive? What was the equity that you received? A cost, a number. Put that in the comments below. You didn't pay anything, but here's how much it was worth. Here's how much it was worth. All right, man. Thank you, I appreciate you teaching me about crypto and Coinbase and understand more better. Miss McDowell, learn about generational wealth building 3 steps: build, protect, transfer. Absolutely worth my time. Thank you for your time, knowledge, and free opportunity. All right, that's where lead and inspire. My brother Golden, man, it's worth it. It helps maintain folks to develop a habit over time while educating on how to use the platform, earn money every day. I grow money every day. I give and it should be given back unto you. Pressed down, shaken down, whatever, compounding, running over. Right? Thanks for the wisdom and peace. Absolutely, man. Compound interest on the spiritual tip. Great ROI and giving. Real talk. Do not muzzle the oxen that treads the wheat, man. Prices. That's not a number. That's not a number. Definitely price. That's not a number. That's not a number. Right? 30,000, man. Easily $150 or less an hour. Prices. Absolutely. All right, my beautiful people, I want to say thanks so much for tuning in to today's episode, New Black Wall Street, the Money and Power Show. I want you guys to remember this, that it takes a village. It starts with us. Let's build as we climb together. We all we got, beautiful people. Matter of fact, we all we need. And thank God, that's more than enough. Until next episode, you know what time it is. Mr. DJ, hit the music.
The new Black Wall Street. Thanks you for joining the show. We gave a lot of great tips, but it's time to go. Take the knowledge we shared, hope you use it and grow. We will see you all there at the next episode of The New Black Wall Street. The New Black Wall Street.